And with that being said, this is the Casual and Chill Crew podcast. I am HBK Vakora. I got the squad with me. Guru the God, you know what I'm saying? King Bosco Lorde, Big Motherfucking Lex, the homie Shy Pooch,
Bow, bow, bow.
you know what I'm saying? And Lady Senpai as well. You know what I'm saying? But we chilling today. It's just a regular day. I didn't have too much planned, but I've been wanting to talk about some of these movies for a minute, so I figured we can get into it. Um, Guru, you saw you saw the trailer for that Michael B. Jordan movie. Let's throw this out here before we start talking about it. Anybody else seen that trailer either?
Yep.
No, I have
Maybe?
not seen it.
Yeah,
Maybe I have.
Is that the
I was
trailer
gonna
with
ask if you wanted me to put it up.
Yeah, go ahead, put it up if you can, and then we'll share, screen share and do all that. That way, anybody who hasn't seen the trailer can watch it now. Okay. Homie went
I'll
to
do that
Egypt.
now.
Homie went to Egypt. I see you.
Oh my god, please do not start this. I knew better.
Not baby, not baby. Really.
Look, let's
Wait,
start
wait,
off with
wait.
that. Is In-N-Out Burger better than Chick-fil-A?
Please, no.
Your
But In-N-Out
opinion.
Burger is fire though.
In-N-Out
Like,
versus
No.
Chick-fil-A. Let's start it off.
like,
Let that be
you
the
know what I'm
first
saying?
statement.
Morality and like politics aside, no, no, no. What are you talking about? No, they're not even in the same fucking bracket.
I don't
They're
know.
not.
Some people might say
What you
otherwise.
gonna get?
Some
Let me ask you this: What you gonna get for breakfast from In and Out?
the same thing I'm gonna get for lunch.
Grilled onions,
The stomach ache.
grilled onions,
I'm gonna get a
Not a
burger.
damn.
I'm gonna get a burger.
grilled onions.
Not the fries at In-N-Out is terrible.
Look, I will agree with you on that. However, I'm gonna double down with a rebuttal and hit you with Chick-fil-A waffle fries are even worse.
Oh, you're
Not.
bugging. You're
What?
bugging. You're
Not
bugging.
even.
Look,
Not even.
That take right there is like when people be like,
man.
men shouldn't have podcasts.
Look,
We talking about
clearly,
sinners?
clearly, I feel like
Yeah.
some people don't like the fact that Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays, and it sounds like it sounds like y'all think that Chick-fil-A is better. But me and
Chick-fil-A
Guru,
is better.
Chick-fil-A is better.
Yeah, I don't even eat chicken, but I'm pulling up for them fries and a chocolate chip cookie.
Oh my god,
I'm
the
what?
lemonade? Be for real.
the
Hundred
chocolate
percent
chip cookie
nigga.
do hit.
Not chicken. Half the time I don't want to be there.
And Chick-fil-A, never mind.
Nah, all right. You got the trailer ready, right?
Yeah, I had to pull it up on my MadNEss account.
All right.
Hey, let's go ahead and play it.
Third.
We've been gone a long time. We back now. You twins? Nah, we cousins.
There are legends of people with the gift of making music so true
Oh my
it
goodness.
can conjure spirits from the past and the future. This gift can bring fame and fortune.
Well, somebody take me in your eyes.
But it also can pierce the veil between life and death.
Listen here, this ain't no house party. Shit. Y'all ready to drink? Y'all ready to sweat till y'all snack?
You want some?
You keep dancing with the devil.
Careful, boy. You gonna bite off more than you can chew.
One day he's gonna follow you home.
We got us a problem now. What the hell going on? Oh, we heard tale of a party. This world already left you for dead. I can save you from your fate.
You don't need no saving.
Yes, you do.
And you are?
I am. Your way out. Don't cry. He's all better now.
Yes, I lied to you.
I don't believe in magic. Ghosts, demons. Just power.
Somebody please take me.
We gonna kill every last one of you.
I didn't mean to scare you. I thought y'all forgot about me in here. Come on, open the door, let me on out of here. Say, it's you? Of course it's me, open the door.
That ain't your brother.
Lied to you.
You don't smell anything? I think I shot myself.
All right, so real quick, I didn't like that last line of the movie. I thought it was very cheesy, but I love the rest of the trailer.
Hey, if
Okay,
that shit
so I understand, but I'm confused. Like, I understand the story, but I don't. Like,
I don't think percent supposed to yet.
because,
You're
like,
supposed to have
It's
that shit.
spilled out right there
okay,
for everyone to see. You know what I'm saying?
okay, vampires,
Yeah, I don't think the
it's
trailer really showed the
the
plot at all.
Yeah, I'm joking, man. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
I don't
But
think it's.
I will say this: I might watch this because this might be Michael B. Jordan's first GOAT movie if he can pull this off.
Yeah,
You
I think
crazy, but okay.
I don't think it's gonna be his first. I think he's
I
gonna
mean, he
go.
doesn't. I can't think of another GOAT movie. Like I don't give him Creed because that's Hardy Brothers franchise, and same thing with Black Panther. He did a great character in Black Panther, sure, but when you think of actors like Denzel Washington, Training Day is like his GOAT movie. You
Okay,
see what I'm
I
saying?
see what you're saying.
As an actor, you need like GOAT movies,
He's in a
like
lot of
Will
good
Smith.
movies, but I don't think he has a GOAT movie, like a movie that everybody's like, "Yo, that's that Michael B.
That's
Jordan
his
movie."
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Don't
on
agree.
his
no
list are
disrespect.
good movies. So I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
And I was
I'm
looking
a.
at his character list too, and I was like, okay, he's the biggest name right there.
I just think it's dope because it's been a while since we got a vampire movie. You know what I'm saying?
oh, for real,
Because
I'm gonna watch it.
melanated.
You know, I always watch any movies in because that's just a fine individual. So, you know. But, so that shit took me for a loop because I don't know where my mind was when they walked up and it was like, I heard y'all having a little party or whatever. And I was like, oh shit.
It
I
was
don't know
the
where my mind was, but it was not vampires. I'll tell you that much. It was not.
before we get to
But,
vampires and all, let's take it back to the beginning of the trailer when we're talking about when you got Michael B. Jordan and his cousin. Okay, he has the same first name, but like they're not. So he's already playing two
Wait,
characters
what?
right there.
mm-hmm.
He's already
His
Was
playing
cousin,
he?
two.
Wait, he had a twin? Was that?
Yeah, that was
twin
one of
brother. Yeah, he was.
the first Tuesday.
I didn't like stare too hard at the other person because I was like, okay, so it was actually like a copy of him, like
Yeah,
two people or something,
yeah,
like.
it's a copy of
Yeah,
him.
Michael B.
Two people, and like,
He's met his twin brother.
yeah,
Okay.
no, him and his cousin. That's what he said.
It, he's being sarcastic.
Like until I see the movie, I don't know, but I could believe you. I could believe you because I've met my homie's cousin plenty of times. Like we pull up at the parties or whatever, and then they'll be like, "Who is this?" And he's like, "Oh, that's my cousin." You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't like that. It was like when somebody asks an obvious question, it's like, "Is the sky blue?" Nah, it's red.
Yeah, he answered it like that. So you could be right. But so yeah, he's playing the fact that he's playing two characters right now, I already feel like you gotta pay a little more attention to him. Maybe one of them is about
Mm-hmm.
religious stuff and the other one is about like something different. But you gotta know
Mm-hmm.
who is who. But just throwing that little plot out there and putting it to the side. Now you gotta talk about demons and goblins and whatever demons and goblins and vampires and
Right.
brought to life through the power of music or something like that. I think it's a good way
Oh my gosh.
to reference music into the story. I don't know what that's
Mhm.
going to receive, but I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that especially the chocolate guy started singing and Michael B. Jordan was
And
into
the
it. I
roof
was like,
started going off over
what?
here.
Where's this plot going? Like singing, like music.
I do feel like it's a good message for like because like today's music and the music back in the day they're two different things, and like what people put in their music nowadays, I think it's some good foreshadowing for sure because they was listening to my neck and my back then, but nowadays they be talking about all types of shit in their music. So like,
Look, I don't care what anybody
Right.
says. Every era of music from the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s to 2010s to 2020s, they always had ratchet music. Everybody.
mhm.
Look, I even seen a song from like the 1930s, and it was like on one of those the disc record things or whatever. But it was like I don't know if I can say this on here without it being like bleeped out or whatever. But he was pretty much talking about like I love the box
Gucci.
and everywhere the box goes, and that box is mine. And like he was talking about like, yeah, I love it when she leaves and I love it when she comes back, but all I know is the box is mine. Like that's pretty much what the song was, and I was just like, yo, and this is like from the 1930s.
Niggas have always loved that box.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I gotta find that song or whatever, and I'll send it in a link or something. But like, it had that old school like that whole school sound to it, where it was like the white man in the tuxedo and he be dancing on stage. It was cool. So yeah, you got music in there as well, and then they hit you with the fact that these demons is. I mean, I don't know if they're demons or vampires, but whatever they are, they're running around, and I don't know if you catch the imagery or whatever. They're probably doing it on purpose, but like it's clearly the white people that are vampires and or demons. So I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
something to that. I don't know why they're doing it that way. I have to see the movie to see whether or not I like it.
Well, you saw like the directors and producers, like you see who's guiding this film. You know what I'm saying? So there has to be some underlying,
That's true, and like I can see this. I can see this movie saying a lot, even though it's just a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And then it's like, I was trying to see if the people that they were turning were the musicians because at the end of the movie, wasn't he holding the boy that was singing in the beginning? Like he was trying to protect him.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I'm
not
like,
sure though. I'd have to watch it one more time to like. But yeah, you could be on.
yeah.
You will be on the
So,
same
like, are
team.
they just coming to suck this? And, that's another thing. Like, if they're coming for the musicians, you know how, we created all this music and all the white people took
That's what I'm
it. So, like,
saying.
it's,
Like this movie could be saying something without, like even though it's just a movie. Have you ever thought
hmm
like you know what I'm saying? Because I've heard multiple times that like people say that music and demons have some type of like correlation, and that certain songs give those said presences more power. But that's all conspiracy theory stuff, and we don't got to go down that route. But the movie might, and that's what I'm interested in seeing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna be a good movie.
Right.
And like Shy Speaker said, this could be Michael B. Jordan's GOAT movie, the one that everybody
I,
puts next to his name.
that's what I do.
I think Creed is the one that
That's
everybody puts next to his name right now. But
what about Fruitvale
what about what?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Station? Yeah,
I didn't even hear what you said.
That's his goat movie right now.
Fruitvale Station.
But he died in that.
Nah, I didn't
Yeah,
see
he
that.
did. That
I didn't
movie.
see that.
That
He was the most important character.
everything in that movie is great.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
Never saw
sad.
it.
It's great. It's relatable.
It's like you can't watch that movie without genuinely like the tearing up because like it's based on a true story too. So like watching it happen, they do so well at portraying like the truth of
That
what
movie was
happened.
like a BET movie that they'll play in class.
Okay.
Oh,
I
Mhm.
He
definitely do
he
agree
did what he
though
had to
that
do.
It's like one of
like
those
for
movies
him
that
though, it's fine. I do agree that for him though, like Creed is the movie that everybody thinks of when they think Michael B. Jordan. Like
which is
that
crazy
or Black Panther.
because it's
I
Sylvester
be
Stallone's goat movie for real. For real.
look, I be thinking of Black Panther every time Michael B. Jordan comes up. I be like, "Is this your king? What is this?"
Some
Um,
people all the way back to the wire.
bro,
Mhm.
he was on
I never
Hardball
seen a war.
with Keanu Reeves and G Baby. He was one of the kids that was on the
Yeah.
baseball team.
Does Michael B. Jordan even have any movies where he's like the biggest actor? And besides this, I can't think of anything.
I'm struggling to think of something.
I don't think he does.
Wait, what was the
Oh, you
question?
remember that movie that he was like a marine or something, and his house got broken into?
Oh right, that's the only movie that he.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I forgot about that. Yeah, I seen yeah.
That YouTube movie.
And you can find that on Tubi right now.
Yeah, but he
Oh,
I don't know. I feel
But
like I think his clout is like he became a master actor too fast.
no, that's where I disagree.
I don't think he's a master actor at all. I just think that he fits the stereotypical role of like
Or like an A-list actor.
young, handsome, fit black male.
Yeah, yeah,
For
yeah.
me,
Fact.
for me, it's
I don't
like
think he should be A-list though.
the reason why I can't agree is because you can literally like date stuff back to when he was like 13 years old acting. So to say like to say like he's come up too fast, it's like saying 15 years, like that's not enough time to be acting.
Would you agree that like people put him in the A-class status?
Yes, but
I
I think
I
he
I
has enough
don't
movies to belong there
I don't
because
think so.
okay, hear me out
Okay.
though. Hear me out. Let me defend it real quick. If we got to go to court over it, I will. Let me start off by saying Other than that Marine movie that we all just shitted on, there's not really too many bad movies that he's in, and he's in a lot of sleepers that you wouldn't even remember him being in. So
Nah,
it's like when it
come
comes
on.
to
I gotta see his
the amount of big movies that he's in, he's been in a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and on top of that, just put that aside of him being in a lot of good movies. He usually plays a lead supporting role, even if he's not playing the main role.
So let me double down. Let me double down on that. Black and White came out in 1999. He's in Black and White came out in 1999. He's in that. Hardball, like Corey was saying earlier, came out in 2001. He was in that. So that's where we start. We start at 1999 and 2001. This next movie,
Research.
uh,
So the research goes crazy. Go ahead.
this next movie comes out in 2025. So we'll be looking at like 26 years of acting, something like that.
Okay. Let me specify exactly. Let me try to like explain what I'm saying. I'm not saying that like he hasn't worked for 15 years. What I'm saying is him being an A class status actor doesn't really register to me because I think most of his movies are forgettable, but the roles that he plays, like Killmonger, I'll give him that notch. But when we look at like the his predecessors and everything, like the Will Smith, the Denzel Washingtons, that at the same age they had like 3 or 4 movies that were legendary status. I just don't see it with him. Like even if I give him Creed, cool.
Okay, well,
Now we're looking at Creed and Killmonger, and I can't respect anything else. Like I can respect it, but I can't put it on a status. You know what I mean? Like he has a movie in 2019 with Jamie Foxx called Just Mercy. It's terrible. He has
Well,
because I've never even heard of it.
hold on,
he had I
that's
think
well based off of a true story. But I could also say Will Smith played in After Earth, and he also played in Wild Wild West. Like you could pretty much say that about a lot of people.
Look,
okay. Keep going. Keep going, Will
one of
Smith
the
though.
worst movies I've seen in a
But
like
keep going.
I could put that on my top 10 movies because like
We
that's the
can't.
only
We
time
can't put that.
you think that there's gonna be some action in that movie, and that movie is about his son traveling across this foreign planet or whatever for water or something like that to bring back to his dad. That is not an interesting story on paper. It's not an interesting story to watch. And that whole money, I mean, that whole movie was a cash grab because it was like, hey, we're gonna put Will Smith in a movie with his son.
I agree.
He,
But I
he,
would still say he acted good and Jaden acted terrible. But that's not a hill worth dying on. What
Look,
I'm saying
Jaden
is,
is a
I need
funny kid.
you're on the
Don't worry about
A
all that.
status. We need A movies. We need great acting.
Well, okay,
I need a few. I want a few movies that's I'm like, damn, that's that Michael B. Jordan movie. Like Will Smith, Independence Day, I Robot, Pursuit of Happiness, uh, all these movies.
see, Pursuit of Happiness is
Nah,
like
what'd you
the
say?
movie that Josh was talking about Michael B. Jordan doing, where it's based on a true story and all that stuff. Like those type of movies. I mean, you're gonna hit with some audiences because they're like, oh my, like heartwarming, realistic stories or whatever. But I'm gonna be real; those movies don't really do it for me. The only thing I remember about the Pursuit of Happiness is that Jaden dropped his toy in the street and they couldn't go back for it, and that nigga was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing I remember about Pursuit of Happiness. So I can't really sit here and say that that was a good movie personally, but I know other people will. And so
what about Gemini Man? Because I know you like Gemini Man, right?
Nah, I
Gemini
ain't watch it.
Man, nah,
Yeah.
I like Gemini Man. That's a
That's your reference for him.
What about the
He being
legend?
sarcastic.
Yeah.
he is, but he's doing it to prove a point that like even A-listers have dud
But
movies.
that was Will when he was 55. Like, what are we talking about?
Okay, well
Right.
this
Okay.
let me ask you a
Tell
question.
some shit. Like,
Let me ask
no, still amazing.
and actually let me ask
Oh,
everybody
I
in
can
the
barely hear him.
audience.
Loading.
What is an A-list actor? actor to you? Who is an A-list actor to you? I know you gave the examples of Denzel and Will Smith, but like you don't have to give any more because you gave one. But for the rest of y'all, who is an A-list actor to y'all, and what is an A-list actor? Because if I'm giving my description right off the back, an A-list actor to me is someone that you could put their name on the marquee of the title. Like you put your name up there next to the title, and that name is going to sell that movie. And to me, that's
Yeah, for me,
what Michael B. Jordan does. If you say, "Hey, this is going to be a Michael B. Jordan movie," people are willing to go give it that chance, even though they know he's not the greatest actor in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Pretty
Right.
privileged. Pretty
So
privileged.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like I was saying, like when I said, if I see him on a movie, I'm gonna go watch it. I feel like a lot of people, even like my grandma, a lot of people have that mindset too. It's not necessarily about his like acting, but just how he looks as a person.
Pretty
So I feel
privileged.
like that you have to
that
add
is
that
true.
into it as well.
see, because like
For me,
now, real. My bad. I'm gonna let you go right after. I'm gonna let you cook because you've been cooking. But just to throw this out here real quick, if you were to throw Kiki Palmer, her name next to a title, and you throw Michael B. Jordan's name next to a title, are they gonna sell the same?
Not at all.
Probably not.
Kiki Palmer is not an A-list actor. She's a great actor, and I hate shitting on her.
No, 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 no,
Wait,
no,
do y'all
no.
think he's a
Different
better actor than
markets.
Michael B. Jordan?
Different markets.
But
Different markets.
even still, I
It's
only
just not.
say that
It's
because
not that she's not A list.
it's nah. I don't think she is, but I do think.
I'm
And
talking
look,
about talent wise. You think
we
she's
can
better than Michael B. Jordan?
disagree on that because she might be an A list and maybe other
Mm-hmm.
people don't think she is. But like I was using that as a reference where I'm just like, not everybody's gonna sell the movie the same way. You know what I'm saying? And Michael
Yeah.
B. Jordan is 100% gonna sell that movie. Kiki Palmer, to me, yes, she can sell a movie sometimes, but I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think everybody's running to the movie theater when they say Kiki Palmer's in a movie. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, it's
so
just
here's what I was saying. And Shy, I wasn't trying to shit on Will Smith. Will Smith's one of the best actors of all time, period. I was just trying to say that everybody has bad movies. Because it's not just the actors, the director, it's the budget, it's a lot of stuff. An A-list actor for me, personally, one of my favorites is Samuel Jackson. I will go watch a movie just because he's in it.
Facts.
Yeah. And
Agreed.
that's what I think an A-lister is. Somebody that you're not interested in this movie at all, but since this person's in it, you're gonna go see it.
Look, I feel the
Facts.
same way about Taraji. Cause look, I just gotta throw some black love out here because I shitted on Kiki Palmer. So look, you put Taraji in a movie and I'm watching that day one. To me, Taraji's an A-lister. To other
The,
people,
the milk is seeping out your veins.
You're so funny.
you know what I'm saying? But look, I'm calling a spade a spade. I'm calling a spade a spade. But
No, Low Tide is definitely A list.
Nah, you didn't see the shit with Taraji P. It was like she was crying about like she was talking about what's his name? What she paid a baby boy with
Sorry, everyone quiet. What happened?
she's criminally underpaid for her whole career.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she was saying that she hasn't gotten any like big roles.
Look, she was in some iconic roles that I will remember for the day to the end of my days. Baby Boy was on repeat when I was a kid. We was at watching that at the crib all the time. That Karate Kid movie is the epitome of like her in the mother role to me.
Oh yeah, she was
You know what I'm
Jaden's
saying?
mom.
Go on, but we don't have to because I don't want to go down this rabbit hole and get caught up in some other shit. But
Yeah. Empire is an honorable mention too. You know, a lot of people don't
yes,
fuck with Empire, but I fuck with Empire. And Cookie
Uh,
Monster is just somebody you can't fuck with. I fuck with.
Nah, that Empire was a different kind of show. Motherfuckers was sleeping on that.
No, for
I feel
sure.
like
I was
no,
good
I
in it.
feel
Empire
like
had
Empire is what
Will
happened.
Smith, Pam. Look, I'm telling you, Tarani goes crazy. But anyway, yeah. So who is an A-list actor to y'all? How do y'all describe an A-list actor? We got Denzel on the list. We got Samuel L. Jackson.
Morgan
Michael
Freeman.
B. Jordan belongs. We don't always have to use a black person, by the way. We can use a little bit of variety. You know what I'm saying?
Jason Statham. I'll go with
I
Jason.
I'm saying Johnny Depp.
Wait, let me ask you: do y'all
Look,
make a
Or
new list
Leonardo
of black
DiCaprio.
versus op?
but he was an A-lister.
Y'all fucking with Freddie Prinze Jr.
Crazy.
Who?
Freddie Prinze Jr.
I don't know
Like
who
no,
that is.
Johnny
I
Depp
don't
is
know
like
who
still
that is.
considered an A-list actor. It's not like he just fell off. He only fell
I
off
think
because
that's something that makes people A-list actors as well is their ability to act outside of one specific role or character. Like, if you can only act as a certain, like, okay, so for instance, what is
Keanu
her
Reeves.
name? Huh?
Keanu Reeves.
Was it Jim
Keanu
Carrey
Reeves.
off rip?
Keanu
Oh yeah,
Reeves.
Jim
Yeah.
Carrey for sure.
Jim Carrey off rip. Like you see his name on anything, you know,
Who
you
is
tune
the
in.
I cannot think her name. She's a twin, and she's in a lot of Tyler Perry movies, but she always acts as an angry black woman. Every single movie.
Oh no, I don't watch Tyler Perry movies.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
haven't
don't
even
either.
What is
watched
her
any of
name?
this. I haven't even watched Medea the
Um,
Scientist.
Oh, I
oh
did.
my
Not too
god.
much on. The place is good. The
I
place is
watched
good.
zero
plays
Medea.
a part.
Tasha Smith. That's who it is.
Oh,
Tasha Smith. Every movie that Tasha Smith is in, damn near, she's acting as an angry black woman. Like Rose, people like that, I don't feel as though they really have that top tier A list quality because it's like to be a good actor is to be able to act in every, well, not every role, but multitudes of a role, not just one specific role. Like, yeah, you do that and you do that well, but what else can you do?
Well, yeah,
Hmm.
but some people do what they do so well that they get like typecasted, and then it's like now I can only
Mm,
get roles like this because
Yeah,
anytime
like Liam Neeson. We all agree Liam Neeson is A class, right?
you know what I'm saying.
Ooh.
yeah, he's
You know, I can't say that in good faith.
Okay, okay, because he literally plays one role for real, for real.
Yeah, it's Liam Neeson's, Keanu Reeves, and Ryan Reynolds. They always play the same character.
Man, and I hate
Yeah, I can
Ryan
agree.
Reynolds movies because of that.
mm,
I can't stand him when he plays the same character every single movie. The only time I let it slide was during Deadpool because I'm like he's supposed to be out there, he's supposed to be outlandish. So, okay. But like when you're Deadpool in every single movie that you do, I get sick of that. I get so sick of it personally. But then I look the other way when Samuel Jackson does the same thing. I look completely like, what? Huh? Love me
This
some
man made
Samuel
Nick Fury
Jackson.
say motherfucker.
so why did I just looked up a list actor on Google, right?
hmm
And it brought up a whole bunch of celebrities. And a celebrity that they put up there that I'm kind of like, huh? But I guess from a TV show standpoint, but was Zendaya.
I was
oh
about to
my
ask you
gosh!
about
I
her.
wanted to bring her up so bad because she is
Me
an A-list
too.
celebrity, but not for her acting.
I think if you put
That's what I'm
Zendaya next to a
saying.
movie, it'll sell. So I think yeah, she's an A-list actor, but
I put them all in the same boat.
I think she's a terrible actor.
Zendaya,
If
Tom Holland, and Michael B. Jordan. Like
yeah,
I
I'm gonna
put
say
them
I
all in the
think Zendaya and
celebrity.
Michael B. Jordan are a good example of A-list actors that aren't the greatest actors.
Pretty privileged.
Because when I think back, I cannot think of not one actual movie that Zendaya is in.
He was in a threesome.
Oh,
Look,
for
Venice
this
Beach
movie.
movie. That's the only one that people can bring up besides what's it
I guess Dune.
Spider Man and
Dune.
She did the marriage one on Netflix.
Oh yeah,
No,
with
Mary
Denzel
Denzel
Jr.
next.
John
See, my
John Washington.
my problem with her is that she's not versatile. Like we get a girl, you don't care in every role. She just doesn't care. Like we get it. Like, I'm tired. Like show different emotion. Like get it. You can not care.
She's Mary Jane in every movie she plays.
Right.
Daria.
That was not a good Mary Jane.
Daria. Daria.
You
Yeah,
know
bro.
what? She probably could play Daria. I think
For
her
real.
level of intelligence matches Daria.
If they
Yeah.
remake Juno, she could be the girl off of Juno.
She could.
Mhm. Let me
Hey,
see.
get an asshole by Ginger. I need an asshole by Ginger. I
Another
love
honorable mention.
man.
Um, Robin Williams, R.I.P.
Alright.
Robin
or
Williams is
honorable
definitely up
mention.
there
Definitely A list.
because for three reasons.
Hmm.
For three reasons. One, he always gave it everything he had, and so like his acting, like whatever movie he was in, you're gonna remember him. Jumanji, Aladdin, Flubber he was in, or what, all of those movies, you're gonna remember him because he's such like a zany person. But then on top of that, another point that I want to add is like you can't replace him in any of his movies. They
Hmm.
tried to replace him with Will Smith in that new live action Aladdin movie, and he did not live up to the hype whatsoever. And look, not to hate on Will Smith, but it like you couldn't get
Oh
him.
no, but
Nobody could
I
do it.
think I think he was the only person that could have did it. But that like if they got backlash, it wouldn't have been terrible. Like I think he's a beloved person enough that like they were okay throwing him out there to the wolves that he
That
wouldn't have like got torn up too bad.
that was before the Chris Rock slap, so he had a little bit of leeway to stand on. If he had
I
slapped
like
Chris
Will
Rock
Smith.
and then did that Aladdin movie, oh, he'd be done. Will Smith would be out of here right now if he just went crazy. Like anyway, um, but yeah,
Will
Robin
Smith
Williams
is smack.
was definitely an A-list
Mike
actor.
Ladder is
And
rock.
and real quick, my last point, because I said I was going to give three. The fact that he was talented, he could sing and stuff like that, and he could sing in different
Mm,
voices. So not only could he like do
hmm
all these different voice impressions, but he could sing in those voice impressions as well. And that level of talent, I
hmm
felt like a lot of people overlooked with him. But yeah, he was definitely special.
For sure. How y'all feel about Jim Carrey?
Oh, definitely.
Rosendale.
Yeah, Jim Carrey's an
Oh,
A-list
he's
actor for
definitely
if you put
What
him
about Robert Downey?
uh, you said Robert Downey Jr.
Mm-hmm.
I
hundred
think
percent.
Iron Man
He
was up
is
there.
on the list.
I think before that,
Nah,
I
he's
think
when
been
he was
an
teetering,
I,
actor.
Iron
I
Man
think
was
it's the
up
other
there.
way around.
You think the
I
other
think
way
it's the other way
around?
around.
You think he was on the
Yeah,
way
I
like
up,
think
and then Iron Man made him start to teeter?
no, I think nobody gave a fuck about Iron Man.
I think it was like a peak for him because I remember like movies he was in when he was younger, like Natural Born Killers and some of his other like older films and stuff, and to like see him get to like being Iron Man, like not that his career did not die off or anything, but like that was such a like a prominent like known like that's a carried character throughout many of the MCU like
Right.
that plays a huge part in his career for sure.
Like
Facts.
here's my thing, right? Like Iron Man's been out since like the 50s or 60s, right? And like as a kid, like kid growing up, I ain't hear nobody say anything like, "Oh, my favorite superhero's Iron Man," until Junior played him. Then everybody loved Iron Man.
So you think Iron Man was on his way out the door until Robert Downey Jr. picked him up, dusted him off, and
That
saved him from doing this?
that's 100% what I'm saying.
Well, I'll I'll just
Agreed.
say this: without that Iron Man movie, Marvel in general would definitely be in a different place because the first nigga to put on for Marvel movies was Blade, and they gave him his 3 movies real quick, and then they pushed him out the door. And there was nothing else really to like gravitate and make that universe expand until we got Iron Man. That Iron Man movie did so well that it ushered in the door for all these other movies that we got, and we were probably going to get some of them
True.
anyway, but I feel like we got a lot more than we were supposed to because of how good Iron Man was initially. It made them start
Facts.
like caring about their franchise and being like, all right, well now we should start telling stories that actually coincide together. But before that, everything was just a one and done. It was a one off. So it's like, none of this shit was ever gonna go together. But yeah, I think Marvel will be in a different place, and maybe it wouldn't be as big of a deal. I think Iron Man would still be around because Iron Man had his own TV show. He had his own cartoon little thing, and the comic books are still going on to this day without, despite whatever the movies have done. So it's like Iron Man might have still been around, but I don't think
Maybe.
as many people would know because yeah,
She still would have been
Disney
around
really
because
pushed
the
him.
comics. He would have been around no
Yeah,
matter what. Because
I ain't saying nobody cared about Iron Man. I'm just saying maybe I ain't have enough white friends. I don't know, but not there was nobody that was like, oh, my favorite superhero is Iron Man. When I was growing up, it was Batman, Superman, Black Panther. It was Green Lantern. Like I ain't never heard nobody say no Iron Man. It was the Power Rangers. I
Green Lantern was the shit. Like I didn't even know the Green Lantern existed until the Justice League, and I'm keeping fuck.
Yeah.
cartoon.
Once you gave me the black guy, I was like, oh snap, who's this?
John Stewart.
You know what I'm saying? Now
John
I
Stewart.
want to watch Justice League. You know what I'm saying?
the
John
Green Lantern
Stewart
movie
went
wasn't even
crazy.
good.
No, I agree.
So
They're good.
let's jump into this other movie real quick, and then we'll jump into this other topic. But so we talked about the Sinners. I knew you guys was gonna like that, so that's why I wanted to start with it. Because I was like, that's something I'm finna go see. But they've also been talking about the Black Panther movie, and there's gonna be a new one coming out, and I guess they're doing a recast for it. So they're recasting somebody to play Black Panther, but the part that I'm hyped for is they said it's not 100% confirmed, but it's like 80% confirmed that Denzel Washington is gonna be the villain. So those two
Oh,
right there makes me want to watch the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Denzel gonna
I
kill
don't
that
even
shit.
know who he.
That makes me think he about to get active because they be having their choreography, so that makes me feel like what I'm saying, he'll bust a move or two.
I
He
think
gonna have to suit up.
he should. Look, I don't know who he's gonna be. I don't know anything other than the fact that they said that he's gonna be the villain. So I'm just like, all right, well, I'm gonna go watch it. But who do y'all think would be a good person to recast and to play the new T'Challa in Black Panther? Not Michael B. Jordan, obviously,
Um,
because he played Killmonger and we need to get him out of here. So, you know what I'm saying? Who else besides Michael B. Jordan could play T'Challa?
That's a big move.
Oh, you.
such a huge question.
So I
Like,
have an answer, but you're not gonna like it.
All right.
So don't give it.
All right.
All right, let me brace myself for this because I don't think I don't. So I think it's a good answer, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay.
Jonathan Majors.
oh,
Same shit.
Wow.
Yano.
That is not what I thought you were gonna say.
You know what?
Oh.
Real quick, Jonathan
I'm a
Majors could be on his way to being an A-list actor. I'm gonna be real.
No, he's a great actor. He just don't. He just doesn't fit
I
that
apologize.
That was crazy.
So
He said what? He said he's a great actor.
I said he's a great actor, but he just doesn't fit that character whatsoever.
Oh, I said I apologize.
I
Oh,
wasn't saying that he doesn't fit that character, but he doesn't fit the good actor. Because the role, if
No,
I want to
no,
say
just imagine him in that freaking suit. He's a big head.
He does have a big
So
ass.
I have a suggestion, but he's not really a person that you see because as y'all are saying this, I'm on Google looking up people, but somebody that's not really big, but I feel like as far as the look of an aggressive um person, where the hell did he just go that fast? Oh, Lance Gross.
that.
Lance Gross. I feel like Lance Gross, as far as like the look and being able to, well, that's the thing though, because we've never seen him in roles where he's had to act aggressive for real, for real. But the look of aggression, I feel like is there.
I don't even know who that is. I'm looking it up right now.
That's Calvin. Calvin from fucking. Oh, y'all don't watch Tyler Perry stuff.
Oh, this yeah, I don't watch Tyler Perry stuff.
Yeah,
nah.
Steven Gross. But like, I feel like he would be a good substitute for him.
I'm actually look, just looking this person up right now. Yes, he could. He has the look of T'Challa. He definitely could play him based on the look. I've never seen this dude a day in my life, so I don't know if he's a good actor.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like knowing, like he's a good actor, but as far as the aggressiveness of it, like I don't know if he'll be able to pull off that. Like, if I'll be able to take him serious. You know how some people try to play certain roles, and you're like, nigga, I can't take you
Right.
serious.
Yeah,
I think that would be what it would be.
that's how I feel about Ryan Reynolds. Every time.
Hot
But
take, but actually,
good mention, honorable mention, Lance Gross or whatever, Lance Gross.
One of them, something like that.
And that's the only choice we have apparently besides Jonathan Majors. Y'all don't have anything else to bring to the table. Because if that's
Let me
true,
let me
nah.
think. Let me think. Hold on.
like,
Hold on.
yo, that is crazy.
Because
Look,
I mean,
Well,
man.
we
it's
got
just like we gotta be
Told
young
you.
person. I don't know. Because
the other day.
it's like right?
The other day they had me watch for colored women, right? And so because of that role, I just saw Michael Ealy, and I feel like he might also be a good person to put in that role because fuck Michael Ealy now.
Michael Ealy.
no,
No,
Yeah,
no.
I
interesting.
think that guy
Bruh, the way that he played that man, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
that dude's trash.
Well, you.
All he
What's
does is
crazy is you
play the
said
main
that.
character every role, just
What's
like
his name?
he plays the light skinned dude that's trying to steal your girl. That's the dude he plays every
That
single
ain't what he
time.
played in for colored women. That's
Every
not what he played in for colored women.
look at every
Then
Like,
single
that
one.
I'm speaking though based off of that one specific role of seeing his where he can be something different, where
He
there's an opportunity for there to be something different, but because he, bruh.
he is
But
literally
what you call his dark skin? Fucking Michael B. Jordan is like brown skin,
that we
so you
need
feel like
Yeah,
it has to be
more
somebody his
more
complexion or darker.
we need more
T'Challa is.
what about
You
Charlotte?
I'm
said he
saying
could be
this.
out in the sun.
If you pull off the mask if it's the first 30 seconds of the movie, and Black Panther's flipping around doing all this crazy stuff, and then he lands in front of the screen and he pulls the mask off. If you see Michael Ealy, light skinned Michael Ealy pull that mask off, you know how many people are walking out of that theater, right? Like, man, that is not good enough.
Listen, you gotta think of all spectrums though. That's when you see Michael Ealy, they like, damn, that's fine as man. I'm going to see that.
I understand. You're thinking from
Right.
the female's perspective. This is
I
so
got to.
if the men
Who's
are
Aldous
getting ignored,
Hodge? Y'all know who that is?
the men
Yeah,
in America are getting
he
ignored.
played on Black Hawk and
I feel like as long as he does, if he acts, I don't feel like it's necessarily the look. But if he acts the role that he needs to act the role, he'll be fine. But if he acts the role like a light skin, then that's the issue. That's gonna be the issue.
Right. I'm already seeing a whole
Um,
different type of Black Panther if you tell me Michael Ealy. He gonna be spending more time at the house like, oh, tell me about the vibranium.
here's my thing.
Like, and then
See,
Here's
and
my
that's what I
thing.
was saying about
like,
like the A-list actors. Like, I feel like
Well, here's
we should be able to put you in any type of movie for real, and
my
you act to your best capability. They be like, damn, he did his shit in that.
here's my thing, right? Black Panther's a superhero, right? Black Panther should be able to beat my ass. There's no way in hell Michael Ealy's beating my ass.
Hell
It,
no.
it,
I don't
so,
know. Michael Ealy might be Jazz though.
huh?
He might just. He threw them kids out the window. He might be Jazz. I'm just saying. Just
absolutely.
saying.
And he was
Just saying.
I did not think he was gonna take it there.
But it is what it is, though.
If Michael Ealy could beat
Just saying.
throw out Kevin Hart, why not put Kevin Hart
No, absolutely not.
Black Panther?
Because nobody would take that shit serious. Like that is somebody that nobody would take serious because of the roles that he plays. That's another person that plays like funny roles. So you wouldn't expect him to really be in a serious movie. Like in Jumanji, he played a funny role. Like
What if
you wouldn't
you know
expect him to be in a serious movie for real.
what if it was like his first serious role?
I have a question.
Should
I have a
not be.
question. Didn't Chris Rock just play in the newest Saw movie?
Said Saul.
Yeah, Chris Rock was the main character in the newest Saw movie, right? I think it's called Jigsaw.
Okay.
Let me see.
He's a funny type dude, but again, like I do agree, he didn't fit that role. That's why, like A-lister or not, Michael Ealy not right for the role. Kevin Hart not right for that role.
what about Calvin Harrison
What
Jr.?
about what's the Aldous Hodge?
Jonathan Majors not
I
right
don't
for
know.
that role. Just throwing it out
Agreed,
there.
agreed, but it's the best I could do.
Better than Kevin Hart. But look, yo, who would you cast to play T'Challa in Black Panther?
Wait. Hodge? Pick.
He said Martin Lawrence.
What?
Oh no.
You know what? We just not gonna have a Black Panther.
Look, Black
What?
Panther's gonna be a whole new character or a whole new actor that we've never seen before, or he's probably played on a TV show somewhere that nobody's ever seen. That's what Black Panther's
Pick though.
gonna be.
Which might be a good.
But just to
Huh?
throw this out here, that's kind of why I was saying earlier why Michael B. Jordan fits the role that people are looking for a lot of times when they're looking for a middle-aged brilliant lead. That's why he usually gets the role. And when he doesn't get the role, you know who else is getting that role? Jonathan Majors. Those are the two guys right now that are getting all of those movies because we don't have a good third choice to mention. And I think that's crazy.
I
Yo,
think you're right.
Anthony Mackie, if he steals another role that he doesn't deserve, I'm not watching any more of his movies because I'm sick and tired of him
Bro,
ruining all of these movies that he's in, man. I'm gonna keep it a
bro,
buck.
you're crazy. Anthony Mackie is great.
Anthony Mack, what name two great Anthony Mackie movies that he was good in? Not only does the movie have to be great, he has to be good in
All right. Well, I won't do that, but let me just say this.
it.
This guy is his real name's Clarence.
Look, his real name is look. 8 Mile, he had like two lines, didn't he? Did he even say anything in 8 Mile?
He didn't have any lines.
So you're saying he was great in a movie that he had zero lines in? Is that what you're bringing up
No,
for Anthony Mackie?
no, I'm 100%.
What other Anthony Mackie movie do we want to bring up? Go on. I'll wait.
She
I
hates
mean,
me. If you ever seen that one,
If
I
he
haven't seen that one.
hates
I was
if you
gonna
ever
say it's not a movie. It's it's what is it called?
Twisted Metal, is that what you were gonna bring up?
Yeah, Twisted Metal's actually pretty good.
Oh, you're talking about the part where that clown bent him over?
That did not happen.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
seen the picture they put in the thumbnail for that show, that was some crazy shit. That was some wild
You see
shit.
what happens to the Black Mirror that he's in?
Did y'all even watch Twisted Metal?
Look, now we're
Nope.
talking about Black Mirror, that other movie that somebody got bent over in, that other TV show that Anthony Mackie was involved in, someone getting
Yeah,
bent
Anthony
over in.
Mackie, yo, that shit was weird as fuck.
I'm
That
just
shit was wild, bro.
now we're questioning his career at this point.
Anthony Mackie's great.
Anthony Mackie was good when he was the Falcon.
I agree. I just
He should have stayed the Falcon. He shouldn't have been Captain America.
I agree with that.
Never handed him that shield.
Somebody had to be Captain America.
Anybody could have been Captain America besides him.
He should have
What
been
about
Captain African America.
He should
Black Panther?
he should have stayed the Falcon.
Yeah, stupid.
He should have seen words.
Uh, nah, look, Anthony Mackie, he's been in something that I like, but it's not coming to mind right now. So screw him. Hopefully he doesn't get any more movies that he butchers because he definitely butchered this Captain America movie, and that's what everybody's been saying. I heard that movie's gonna flop before it even gets to the theaters because there's just no saving that movie.
Grandpa, chill.
But yeah, anyway, um, what other movies do we have here? Did y'all see the trailer for that Superman movie?
Nah.
Yeah,
Well, at least his suit does.
I think it's gonna be pretty good, and I don't even like Superman, so you know what I'm saying.
I love I love Superman, and that trailer wasn't enough for me to want to see it.
It just
I
don't
saw
look. It
some
don't look
stuff
good.
in that trailer that I was like, okay, but like, yeah, I don't know. I'm 50-50. I think it's gonna be a good movie. I just don't know if I want to see it because I'm not really a Superman fan. but
Hey,
it looks good to me.
They don't look good to me.
Okay, well, what
I
is it about
mean,
it that you guys don't like? Is it
I
the
just don't
fact
like
that
the fact
Kendrick
that
there's
it's
Lamar got recasted? That's what I've been hearing
no,
about.
that
no.
that's one thing. There was nothing in that movie that like just there was nothing. I mean, there was nothing in that trailer that made me go, "Dang, I gotta go see this." Like, I feel like every time, I feel like it's like something from my childhood. Like, I'm gonna go see it, but it's because I don't have another Superman movie I can see instead. I've seen them all,
That's real.
so
particularly, I want them to start giving other heroes some more movies. You got other heroes that's out there that deserve some shine.
Other heroes like who?
superhero Static Shock. Woo-hoo.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I cannot wait for that movie. I heard Michael B. Jordan bought the rights or whatever, and he's working on that movie. But I don't know if we're ever gonna
You
get
start-
to it. But if we do, that's a day one for me. I'm definitely watching Static Shock.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, me too. He can be played by Lil Romeo.
Shit. What about Kai Cenat? Kai Cenat could play Static Shock.
Oh no.
Tyson, that would be the perfect shot if he can.
Tyson that is Kevin Hart.
You know, Kai Cenat is hilarious to be real. In fact,
Funny though.
just quick mention on him. He was on wrestling the other day. They said he's gonna
Yeah,
promote
yeah.
in the Royal Rumble with I Show Speed.
Speed, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And
You know, it's crazy if
I show speed is the
what's
fucking
his name?
official. Who?
I was gonna say Shamik Moore. Although he is Miles Morales, if he was not Miles Morales, he'd be a good Static Shock.
yes,
I think so too.
Shamik Moore, I think, would also be a good Black Panther.
Mm.
But
He had to step
And
up, but he would do good.
from what I heard, though, he ain't got no swag with the women. That's what I've been hearing
He's
outside of
too
the
Oh
short.
movies.
Lord.
He's too short.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
To the point where some girl was like, "Yo, this dude's mad weird," and he was trying to act like he was with me, and he took a picture like beside me, but like I told him to take it down, and he was like, "No."
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, Shamik
yeah.
Moore though, good choice for T'Challa. I think that would probably fit, but you know what I'm saying. You got to have some riz, you got to have some swagger.
maybe he can
I
act
tell y'all mentioned
successful.
I show speed. That man is the epitome of somebody that can damn near do everything and anything and chooses to be a streamer. Like when you see like any type of challenge that he like puts himself forward to or anything that he does, like he's good at it. Like I've never really seen him unless he's like an intentional, like he playing around feeling, but like I've never really seen him try some shit and be bad at it. Like if he really honed in on a lot of his skills, I feel like he could be a lot farther than where he is. But again, I'm not him, so maybe streaming is what he wanted to do. So
He's a
like,
street.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
streaming
Why
is the
would he
truth
go?
to be real. Those streamers got the bag over everybody else.
Yeah. What are you
Like
talking?
streamers make more money than rappers.
But you know something that I hate about that though is that like we have so many streamers, and granted, a lot of them are not black. Like the main person, I think that's what just bothers me is that Mr. Beast. But he started off like giving people money. So that was his like when he was even on YouTube, when I first started watching him, I just watched him do like challenges where you gotta keep your hand on the car, you gotta stand on these like thing like shit like that, giving people money. And he used his platform to give back. And I can really commend him for that. You know.
I think Mr.
I feel
Beast
like a lot of more people should do that.
Mr. Beast and
There's a
Kai
lot of black
Cenat
people.
are like the two best streamers of all time, or YouTubers, whatever you want to call them.
Facts.
Like I,
Streamers,
it's
yeah.
gonna be hard to reach that level. Like before
Mm-hmm.
before them, we had like Joe Rogan, and everybody knew who Joe Rogan was because he's got this crazy podcast. Joe Rogan is now like he's crawling down. People don't really talk about him as much. He's still got a very popular show and all that stuff, but I'm just like, he's not the number one guy anymore. You got Kai Cenat, who goes crazy everywhere he goes. Like, if Kai Cenat pops up somewhere, everybody knows him, and he is beyond
Mm-hmm.
a household name. But
You know,
I just feel
streaming,
like
streaming
Mr.
is
Beast
so
is
big
in
nowadays.
that same category. You said, wait, what'd you say, Boston?
I was saying, streaming is so big. A lot of these guys, when like a lot of like music artists, when they go on their shows, they get popping from that, or like they have a lot of sway. Like Kai Cenat could say something about a song, and he just has that type of sway because of who he is.
Facts.
That's true, and that's why a lot of times when you see the interviews of people, like when Kai will listen to somebody's song or something, you'll see right after that they interview the person who's not like Lil Baby when he listen to Lil Baby music. And he's like, "What the fuck does that even mean?" And then like right after that they interview Lil Baby, was like, "Well, you know, Kai Cenat said X Y Z about this song. How you feel about that?" Like,
You see how Glorilla and him was going back and forth because he was talking shit about one of the songs.
I know that Tyson. One I can say is he's definitely a household name on all levels, though. Because even my mom fuck with him, and that says a lot. Because my mom don't fuck with nobody. So
Yeah, plus he's like family friendly. You know what I'm saying? Kai Cenat, you can play a Kai Cenat video in most places. It's not gonna be too crazy. Unless he got like Kevin Hart and Drewski pulling up. Hey Drew. But him and Mr. Beast, you can play like a video in most places and it's gonna entertain people. Unless it's entertainment.
him and Kevin Hart need to go ahead and make a movie, a father son movie.
Yo, you gotta put Drewski in there as well. Drewski is hilarious. And those three together, I think
Yeah, I
is
feel like
like
it could have been a movie.
a comedy
Yeah,
trio. Like,
facts.
give them a movie.
That movie would definitely go up.
Oh, um, God damn. You said that scary movie was coming out, right? Sometime.
Like, yeah. Oh,
You replay the trailer.
You
yeah,
said
go
you
ahead.
played the trailer. Wait, one more time?
Fucking phone dying. My phone is dying on me. Hold on.
Oh, word? Oh, you know
Are
what?
we talking about Scream 7?
Ah, scary movie. Yeah, with Marlon and Sean. Yo, if Kai Cenat pops up in that movie, that's gonna be crazy. And it gives more credence to what we were just talking about. Like he be popping up everywhere. If he pops up in a scary movie, I think that would be super dope. I just want to see a new scary movie from Sean and Marlon, period. Because the last two that we got without them was complete trash. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Ruined the
coming out
franchise.
2026. I seen it. You know what I said?
Are we talking about Scream 7?
No, we're talking about scary movie.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying the trailer that y'all want me to play.
Oh, I was like, wait, what? Maybe I'm the only one talking about scary movies.
I think you are. I think you are Scream.
Play the Scream 7 trailer. Why not?
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out 2026. He
I
was talking
got
about it in an
you.
interview.
Share.
Wait, you said it's supposed to be coming out when?
2026. He was talking about it in an
Was
interview.
Scream 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I got it up. Is this shit gotta have ads? Don't piss me off.
Another installment of Scream. The slasher series about Ghostface is as popular as ever and continues to impress at the box office. However, the production of Part 7 has so.
Oh, hell no.
I'm like,
Hold on.
trailer.
Oh, hell no. You're gonna try this again. Let's see if they even have it.
I was about to say, is there even a trailer out?
I don't think this trailer out because he's not 2026.
That's not it. If this AR, they're gonna freaking talk. You don't need that.
I know you have a darkness within you. But Sam, we can get through this. Together. Sam. Come in.
Anyway, it's time I feel I saw y'all was party. Actually,
He's getting back.
Psychotics aren't working as well as they used to, are they?
Pulling up.
you ever go back and try your art?
Maybe, but you won't be around to see it.
Did you go back and try your art again?
Wait, one more time?
This
Did you try Arby's again?
way too many characters.
Not yet. I went back and listened to
Time for a
last
cleanup.
one. A lot.
Oh yeah. I know.
Have a nice goddamn bite.
I was like, damn, it took him out.
Yeah.
First time having Arby's in the hospital. Oh my god, that was,
Come and get me.
With pleasure.
I was like, I'll never,
What's your favorite
ever
scary
again.
movie?
Which one? What did you Arby's again? You tried the sliders fave burger.
Yeah. So
That trailer was trash.
that trailer was trash.
Ooh,
So I went to Arby's and I got the sliders, but I got the chicken ones, and then I just asked for the jalapenos to put on there because they had the jalapeno ones, and I couldn't do it with whatever that flavor was. But anyway, um, after I ate at Arby's, I went with the homie, and he ended up getting into a fight. We ended up getting into a fight, but it was more his fight than it was mine. And he started stomping these dudes out. You know what I'm saying? And it was getting crazy. And then we were getting ready to leave. And on the way out the door, like on the cars across the street, and their truck is sitting in the parking lot in the driveway or whatever. So after he beat their ass and they're sitting up getting like trying to get off the ground, he was like, "Don't have me come over here again." And he punched the truck window, and he broke the window. But when he pulled his hand back, the glass like cut his hand straight open, his whole forearm straight open, and then he was bleeding,
mm,
leaking everywhere. And so
mm.
he was like, "Shit," you know what I'm saying? He get in the car, he was like, my shit leaking," you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, "Yo, that looks real bad." I said, "Do not touch me. That looks real bad. We need to go to the hospital." And so like he's driving with his hand leaking, like, "Oh man, I'm fucked up," you know what I'm saying? And that's that's how that night ended. I won't go into the rest of that story because things get a little crazy. But anyway, so yeah, I ended up at the hospital, and that was the day that I had Arby's. But I couldn't give you the proper critique review on it because to be real, I don't remember what the Arby's tasted like. I don't remember too much about Arby's that day because of everything else that happened that day. So yes, I remember the sliders were good. I had to like alter them a little bit, but I haven't gone back to Arby's since. So you know what I'm saying? I have to go back again to give you an actual review on how they tasted.
Okay, okay, good. So, and let me record it so that way I can rub it in another nigga's face. Thank you.
But anyway, that was it's funny that you brought that up. 'Cause, anyway, we were talking about Kai Cenat, right? And we got onto the Scream
Orange
movie,
Tree.
and
Original Scream.
we were talking about Scary Movie, and then we went to Scream, and before that it was Kai Cenat. Um, we're gonna scrap all that to the side and go to the next topic. And the next topic is something that
That fucking trailer was ass.
yeah, just because that trailer was ass, honestly, that I don't really want to talk about Scream no more. But let's talk about ASAP Rocky. And he's got this trial going on, and all I've been hearing ever
Nigga's
since
a
the
dumbass.
trial started is that everybody was wondering if Rihanna was gonna pull up. And today was the day that Rihanna pulled up. So everybody's talking about that now. But if you don't know, ASAP Rocky is on trial for allegedly shooting ASAP Relly. You know what I'm saying? And we're trying to see whether or not they did that.
No. Okay. Aesop Rock is who again? What is he? What does he do?
He is Rihanna's boo thing, and he also makes
Oh, her
music.
baby daddy. That's her name. That's his name. Oh
ASAP
my
Rocky.
god.
Yeah, that's her man.
That is. I did not know this nigga's name for a hot minute. I just knew that was the nigga who shouldn't be in my place. That's all I knew.
We
That is the first time that I've
Wow.
heard somebody not know who, like, not heard the name, no nothing. Like, that was the first.
No, I just know him as a placeholder.
Uh, like, but I'm saying because even before that, he made music. So to not know, like, or never hear, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, I probably heard maybe a half a song of his, but it don't sound familiar.
You ain't
Have you
never
ever
heard a
heard?
song Problems? I love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem. You
That's
ain't never
literally
heard
the song I was gonna say.
that? Never
Wait,
in your whole life?
it's not him. Are you sure?
That is
Yeah.
yeah.
him.
I'm gonna have to do some research.
That's crazy.
Weird.
Wait a minute.
That's funny.
ASAP Rocky. I thought there was a nigga that. Wait, who is Kylie's baby daddy?
Travis Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
two different
God.
people. But look, I don't blame you because I always get those two mixed up together. ASAP Rocky and
He's
Travis
the
Scott.
breed.
I don't know why,
Oh
but
yeah.
I
Oh okay.
always get those two mixed up.
Oh, I
You
get it
never
now.
niggas
Yeah.
mixed up.
I'm just saying, like they both make
One
music.
of them is obsessed with themselves.
One of them,
In every song, I be that pretty motherfucker.
Yeah. I probably never listened to. Damn, I'm literally looking at all these songs and fucking problem looks very familiar. Like I know that song. Yes. I didn't know that was him. I thought it was Gucci Mane. What?
Shit.
I'm
You
kidding.
know what?
I'm kidding.
You're
But
right.
I didn't know he did that
People
song.
do, all these niggas do look alike. All black people. Everybody on the damn stream. I'm so upset right
I, I mean, yes,
No, but I
black
get
people
the
look the
Travis Scott
same.
and ASAP Rocky, because a lot of people get them mixed up. It was because they were both wearing them braids at that one point in time. They both had the
Yeah,
braids.
the braids.
Yeah,
Yes.
they got similar styles. That's why.
Yeah, yeah. He had another song, didn't he? There's another song he sung because there's no way I know any of these other songs.
Mm.
Level?
Have you ever heard Fashion Killer? Her pistols go bang bang boom boom pop pop.
Okay.
You never heard that? Cause she's Fashion Killer and I'm
A lot.
legit.
Being that
Like, is he? I listen to a lot of trap music. Okay, you know what? There is a song I have saved from him. It is Sundress. Yep, sounds about right. My favorite season. Okay, cool.
Not my favorite season. I'm weak.
oh, oh God, I love this dress.
Nah, but ASAP Rocky's a dumbass. I don't get why he didn't take that deal.
But yeah, I don't. I mean, I get what the big spectacle is about her being there, but like, I just feel like we'd be giving these celebrities too much control over our lives.
They want her there so she can support her man, and plus that she's a billionaire. And on top of that, it's just a whole support thing. Like your man is on trial, he's looking at some years. So why would you not pull up for him? You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't there on the first couple of days, and so that's why she did the thing because everybody was like, "Yo, is this the day that she's gonna pull up?" And then rumors and blah blah blah.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people were saying like that they felt like there would be a bias because she was there because she's Rihanna. It's Rihanna.
That's
So they felt like
honest.
be a bias.
If you just gonna look at her like Riri, what you think? All right,
Shake her
so
head one time. Yeah,
Judge is
throw it
like,
out.
I don't know. Rihanna, what do you think?
you
What
better
should we
hope you
do?
off that thing.
You lying?
Okay.
Like, oh, remember that bitch you cheated on me? Oh yeah, watch it up. Throw away the game.
He said,
Okay. She gonna look at the judge one time. Not guilty. He's not guilty. Or the judge might be like, yeah, that nigga guilty, throw him in jail because now I got a chance at re. Like,
Oh dang.
if he's
Hey,
mad, he's definitely gonna hit him with, well, I'm gonna keep it honest with you, Rocky. You've been living life a little too good. Think I might have to show you that things don't always go the way you want them to. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna, I know you're gonna be looking
you
at
know,
dude, it's about to get real rocky for you in this cell.
Oh,
uh,
you should see that pleading?
you're looking
That's
at
crazy.
'Yo,
20
right, Sam?
years, and I think you should do every single one. That's how they're gonna
I
hit
can
him.
hear me.
I'll be fucked up. Just to hit him with some shit like that. That'd be something. I
Nah,
mean, if he did it, hey,
what
but if he didn't do it, that'd be fucked.
what's fucked up is what's going on with Wyatt W. Belly, bro. They've been
Oh
holding
yeah,
him
what's
against
going
his
on?
will. They have been holding him against his will for the longest, and now that they were finally talking about getting him out, you know who they went and got and picked up? They went and picked up his ex girlfriend, and they have her getting ready to sit on the stand now, and she is
Damn.
important. She's a star witness. That's why she's important. Allegedly, she was FaceTiming with this nigga minutes after whatever crime happened. So like whatever happened, and then he was traveling through the woods. Oh my! I just smacked the mic. My bad. But yeah, he was traveling through the woods, and then he FaceTimes said girlfriend, who's now an ex, and they had some type of conversation. But you know what I'm saying? They're now gonna put her on the stand and make her talk about it. And she's an ex for a reason, so she could be spiteful, she could be petty, or she could hold it down and you know either lie for her nigga or tell the truth for her nigga. I don't really know what happened, but all I'm saying is she's gonna be a star witness, and it's not looking good for him because if they hadn't got her, he in my mind, would have been looking at his condition just on the fact that the state was like mishandling his case in holding him in contempt longer than he should have been. So he had grounds to get out on that, but now that they're moving this trial forward, I really don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
So, do you think that he did it?
Do I think that he did it? I'm gonna give a controversial take. I honestly don't care if he did it or not. I want to see him get out because tired.
That part?
I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of losing good artists, whether it's to the system or whether them losing their lives or whatever the case may be. So I think YNW Melly is a talented artist, and I think there are other guilty people that are running around doing all types of crazy stuff. So whether he's guilty or not, I don't think he's the worst human being in the world. People look at his case and they might paint him that way, but I'm like, there are thousands of criminals walking around. Some people that served their time, some people that never got caught. So if I'm going to look at this individual person and give my personal opinion on whether or not he should be free, yes, I think he should be free, not just because he makes good music, but because the fact that they haven't been able to prove over a course of 7 years whether or not he's done it.
That'd be my thing. Like, y'all holding these people, and it's like, y'all want to say innocent until proven guilty, yet y'all have held this man for 7 years without proving that he's guilty. So where does that come into play? Like, you take it, and then imagine he comes out and he's genuinely not guilty. Now you've taken away 7 years of this man's life for nothing.
For no
But
reason.
that's just the judicial system anyway, so it's not surprising.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Facts.
But I do feel like people should be able to, like, well, can they? Like, say y'all held me in jail for 7 years, right? And then my trial comes through and I'm innocent. Can I sue y'all? Like, can I, like, what is the counter for this? Because it's like I said, you took away 7 years of that person's life. These are people that have kids, family, they're missing all these dramatic events in their life for something that they didn't even do. So is there
Yeah, I'm not sure if y'all know this or not, but there's a book that was very popular. It was very popular that it even became a movie. It was The Lovely Bones. Did you know that was based off of? So the author of that case exaggerated the story, even painted an innocent black man as a villain because she misremembered some information. He was in jail for a hot minute, but thankfully he had a lot of people who supported him, a great attorney who looked over his case, and even the words from the author and saw him like, hey, bullshit. Yeah, let me get him out. I don't 100% sure if he got any type of money for it, but they did let him out. They're like, yeah, and I believe he did sue because they're just like, how dare you try to slander my name? When you're lying. So I just send that to you so you can see. But yeah, that Lovely Bone story, I loved it. But when I found that out, I was just like, I can't run it because it was definitely giving cry wolf mentality.
So basically you can sue and you do get paid, but it's never really enough. One of the trash Michael B. Jordan movies that we were talking about, and I'm not saying Michael B. Jordan's trash, I'm just saying that the movie was trash, was about it was based on a real story. Basically, the guy that he's playing in the movie got 150 people let off death row because all of them were innocent. None of them committed the crime.
Wow.
Mm.
And that movie was based on a true story. You get paid, but never enough.
Never.
It's
Yeah, there isn't enough money that could, suffice for taking away, like, even a year, a simple year, like being a mom, seeing how much a child grows in a year, like to be taken away from your kids and your family and all these dramatic changes that's happening for seven of them bitches, like that's crazy. So there would never be enough money that anybody could be able to pay for shit like that.
Yeah, they got to pay back in damages and stuff, but like you were saying, you'll probably never get the money back. But what was that movie with the five kids that were accused of like sexually assaulting that one girl? It was on Netflix, and then they all got like basically they all got
Oh,
questioned at the same time by the cops, and then the cops was like doing all this shady stuff to make them look like they were guilty, and then they all had to sit in
Oh,
jail for a couple of years.
that Netflix movie?
Yes, what is
Mhm.
the name of that movie called? The the actor in that movie, one of the actors in that movie, he's a pretty good actor. That's just what I was gonna say.
Oh, oh, okay. So, to answer the question, so I looked it up, but and I sent you Basu the 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 people's thing about it. But yeah, so
Okay.
she wrongfully accused this man, and he got rewarded $5.5 million
Dang.
of being wrongfully accused of rape. Also because that bitch made money off it. She literally wrote the Lovely Bones based off that experience, and yeah, so yeah,
How long did he sit in prison though?
that's good. 16 years behind bars.
16 years for. Could you do 16 years for 5.5 million?
Fuck no.
Crazy. Hell no.
Nah, I couldn't even do 2 years for 2 million. I be telling
Mm.
people all the time.
Right,
I
bro.
try to be
My
off my
sister
phone.
is way too
I
much
will
for me.
wild the fuck out. I'll wild out in the courtroom. You gonna have to put me down before you put me in the jail cell. I would keep it real.
Gang, bro. I'm going on the Blaze of Glory if I got to. Other
Yes,
than that, I'm out there.
Vosto, thank you. It's called When They See Us. That movie. That movie was pretty wild. It really kind of, and it's based on a true story. The people that it happened to are all still alive to this day, but they were wrongfully accused of, assaulting a woman because they were all at like a park or something like that, and then cops pulled up or something. I don't remember the movie exactly, but some like cops pulled up, all the kids start taking off, and then these five kids get caught up, and then the cops are in there questioning them, and they didn't have their parents, they didn't have no lawyers present, so they were just saying whatever, and the cops flipped their story around and made it seem like they were guilty, and they were like, well, based on what you told us, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. So when it came to the court trial, they were found guilty and they had to do some time. But one of those dudes in that movie, he was supposed to like go see his girl or something like that, and that was driving him crazy being up in the prison because all he had was like the memories of the girl that he was trying to talk to right before he got locked up. And I was just like, dang, these kids were like 15, 13, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know how long they did, but I think it was like 10 years plus. So I'm like, imagine doing 10 years for something that you didn't do.
Yeah, nah. I ain't going. I'm gonna just say that.
Crazy.
Ain't no ain't no snitching, but I ain't going.
Yeah, I'm like, you would have to put me in that situation on video camera. You would have to make up some shit to be like, yo, you was there. 'Cause I don't promise you, I'm not doing nothing like that. But anyway, so last topic of the night is not really anything big, but something I just wanted to mention, just for fun purposes. So, Devil May Cry is getting a TV series on Netflix. And I don't know if any of you guys have played the game, but
I have.
Yeah, this
That's one of my favorite
so
games.
iconic. Yeah,
That nigga Dante, cold.
yeah, he's super OP. If you don't know about him, you said what?
Shoot. All I gotta say, just look up the videos. You can even just look up cutscenes of Dante. This man goes off, whether it's gameplay or cutscenes. Bro is just OP.
Yeah, he's like the way I describe him, he's the most creative. Like he's the peak of all like what's teen angst type stuff. Like I don't, it's hard to describe his character to me because I never personally played the game, but I do know about the game and I do know all about the character. I be watching videos and stuff like that. So it's just like it's kind of hard for me to describe him personally, but like he's vampire demon with white hair that's got like six different swords that shoots guns who can reflect bullets and like he can split bullets and he can do all the crazy outlandish stuff that you've never seen on TV shows and movies. But in the game, it turns
So
out crazy. Like he'll be sliding across the floor with an electrical bar that destroys demons every time he clicks his wrist. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy outlandish stuff, but he can do it.
so
Bro,
so Dante's parents, Dante's dad is a demon. He's the king of hell, or he was the king of hell. His mom is a human. His dad fell in love with his mom. They had twins. They had Dante and Virgil. Since the demons looked at his dad like he turned his back on them, so they betrayed him and killed him. Basically, Dante tries to basically protect Earth from demons that come from hell to kill humans. Long story short.
They out there doing wild stuff.
Sound like sinners.
It kind of reminds me a little bit
outside
of
of
like
that,
Resident Evil and Castlevania, like mixed together.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I agree.
But yeah, it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna watch it for sure because I like the way the animation looks. But yeah, I just want to throw that out there, some anime into the world. I don't know if there's anything y'all been watching. Let's close out with that. What shows have y'all been watching?
Y'all,
Castlevania.
okay. Y'all need to watch Castlevania, Bro said, and y'all need to be watching some Komodo because y'all slacking.
Yes,
That
I
anime is
watched some
gold.
Sakamoto Days. I think it's kind of dope.
I've been watching a British psychological horror called Red Rose on Netflix.
What's it called?
Red Rose.
I'm not gonna into that. You know, them British people be
It,
playing.
I mean, it's a slow build and it doesn't really So I'm gonna just ask you a question to your question. Say you get a text right for an app, and the app is promising to make you essentially like popular, gonna help you gain friends, maybe even find romance.
In style.
What would you do if that app that starts to greatly affect your life in a very negative way?
Hmm.
I'm getting that app. It's gonna change my
So
life for the better.
I want to give a good story because I feel like you should watch it because it's very interesting. I definitely love. I don't know, something about these British shows nowadays are just hitting. Y'all ever watch Supercell?
No, but I have
Uh,
seen Traders.
Listen,
Traders goes hard.
listen, watch Supercell. Watch it. You just need to. I like black superheroes. I like when watch it, please. It might be from the motherland, not ours. Someone's, not ours. But
Mhm.
great show. I love the story building. The characters are great. And like I mean the character development is kind of rushed, but they're good nonetheless. But yeah, don't sleep on these British shows. They're cooking this year and every year since
Yeah, and I was about to say, because they stay cooking, bro. They stay cooking.
they stay cooking.
Third,
I ain't seen a bad one yet.
I'm trying to finish Suits, and like the previous conversation made me realize, like, damn, I need to finish watching it because I keep stopping and starting it back up. But I have to finish Suits, and it made me remember it because one of the last episodes that I watched was where um one of the characters, he used to be a prosecutor, and his mentor was getting like he was getting put on trial for like hiding evidence, burying evidence and shit like that, and they were trying to get him to snitch on him or whatever. And so like during the show, he didn't know about it though. Like the whole time the man didn't know about it. And so he starts going through all his old trials that he prosecuted, and he realizes that one of the guys was innocent in the trial, right? And it made me mad because, the guy that was innocent that they locked up was black, and the two white boys was the people that actually did it, and it pissed me the fuck off. But that's what made me think of that whole when I was like, damn, because people be in jail for so long and they be innocent as hell. But yeah,
Mhm.
I definitely been watching Suits.
look, I've been watching Your Honor, which is a show. You guys know Bryan Cranston? He was he is the dude in Breaking Bad that plays the main dude, Heisenberg or whatever. He's also the dad on Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, so he's the main character on the show called Your Honor, and I'm not gonna lie, this show was kind of wild. I've watched the first season. I binge watched the whole first season, and I gotta watch the second season. But like where it left off was crazy. But first episode synopsis: you're not paying attention to him, you're paying attention to his son, and his son has asthma, and he's a little weird, but at the same time he's got some swag. He's talking to his teacher. He's having sex with his teacher on the low. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little like slick teenage kid, and he hops in this car. He's driving. His asthma starts acting up. He goes to reach for his inhaler. His inhaler falls into the floor, whatever the car. So he reaches down to go get it, and then while he reaches down for his inhaler, he hits somebody on a motorcycle, and he like wrecks that dude. That dude flips, and then like it's a bad accident where the show starts to heat up and hit you with all type of plot twists. And this is like the only spoiler I'll give. The person that this kid hit is somebody important because of who his parents were. And this kid dies. So it starts
Mm.
unraveling this whole huge story because of like who that kid's parents were. But this is what made me start watching the show. That happens, right? This happens in like the first 20 minutes of the episode. The episode's not over because, like I said, Bryan Cranston is the main character. Bryan Cranston in this show, he's a judge or a lawyer. Or no, he's a judge. He's a judge. And so he comes home and his son just did what he did or whatever, and his son tells him, like, hey, blah blah blah, was this all this crazy stuff happened and I just killed somebody. So he was like, you gotta turn yourself in. They drive all the way up to the police station, and then for some reason, they do not turn themselves in. I don't want to say what that reason is, but that opens the door for the whole rest of the show.
Hmm.
I don't think I
Well,
can say any
damn.
more without giving like crazy spoilers, so I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, all of that happened on the first episode. And once you start seeing the trickle effect, like the domino effect of everything that happens afterwards, it's super crazy. But I've been watching that and I've been watching wrestling because ever since wrestling came to Netflix, it's been getting better and better and better. And they've been pushing my guy, Jacob Fatu. He is the truth and he is a legend. I'm telling you now, if you know anything about wrestling, this is going to be somebody who's going to be a big name in the future. He's related to like The Rock and that family and stuff like that. I don't know if you've heard of Roman Reigns, but he's related to Roman Reigns. He's going to be huge when it comes to these next couple of weeks in Netflix. The reason I want to just give him some praise real quick is because of what just happened. So there was this big wrestling match and these two dudes were wrestling for the title of pretty much number one wrestler. It's called the Tribal Chief. You know what I'm saying? But long the storyline that's been going on, these two dudes wrestled to be the Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns won. The guy who lost was Solo Sequoia. Solo Sequoia had Jacob Fatu as his bodyguard. When Solo
Mm.
Sequoia came out to wrestle the next week, he was supposed to get on the mic and say some shit. The crowd booed him out of the building and he quit. Solo Sequoia left in the middle of the night, in the middle of the wrestling event, and quit wrestling. But when he walked out of the ring and walked into the crowd and walked out, he left Jacob Fatu in the ring. Jacob Fatu grabbed the mic and cut a crazy promo and was like, I'm that nigga. I'm the truth. Like, and we out here running shit, whether homie's with me or not, we out here running shit. Then the very next week, Jacob Fatu had a match and he brutalized the dude he was wrestling so bad that homie was bleeding out of his mouth and like they pulled all the paramedics up there and they're like, yo, stop. You can't bleed on him no more. Homie jumps off the top rope, hits him with another like frog splash thing. He walks out, he comes back, hits him with another frog splash. He walks back, hits him with another frog splash. I was like, yo, the dude was already bleeding out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Before you jumped up there and smashed on him 3 more times. So I'm like, this guy seriously got hurt. And they did that on purpose just so that they could put Jacob Fatu over and show that he's really about it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just wanted to say
Damn.
So you mentioned The Rock, and I wanted to ask because we were talking about A-list actors. If you would put The Rock in the A-list.
Hell no.
no, because even if you put his name next to a movie, it's not gonna sell. Yes, I'll say this: he was an A-list actor at a time. You remember that? What was it? Black Adam movie.
Yeah.
That time with that Black Adam movie, he was an A-list actor at that time. But that movie flopped, and he had other movies that flopped around that time as well. So I feel like that hurt his A-lister status. If you put his name next to a movie, it's not going to sell like it used to. But I do still think
The
there's a
Rock,
job out there for him.
The Rock also has two other problems. The first problem is he falls into that category where he's the same character in every movie, just like a lot of other people we named.
Facts.
And then biggest problem, and this is why the Black Adam movies didn't do well. He has a clause in his contract that don't allow him to lose fights in movies.
Yeah, he's not allowed to lose fights.
Mm.
He can draw.
That's a
Yeah.
problem.
He
That's
can
a problem when you're playing that guy in DC because you're eventually supposed to lose to the heroes.
facts.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, I was asking because he was definitely on the list of people when I had looked up like A-list actors. He was up there. And when you mentioned it, it reminded me. But you are right. He does play the same character in every movie. Like even in Moana, he's a demigod. Like
Yeah.
so.
And don't get me wrong, like The Rock is one of the best actors of all time. It's just what I'm getting that from them, but I'm getting that from them It's specifically WWE. I'm not crazy about too many of his movies, but as far as like being actor wrestler, there's not really too many people that you can say at him.
Okay,
Uh,
I could agree with that. That's real.
And I just want to do honorable mention. I'm not watching no motherfucking anime. I don't care how many anime titles y'all put up here. I ain't doing it. But yeah.
Well, look, we already know what's gonna be the deciding factor. You told us you're waiting for your anime your anime husband to pull up and
Yes.
do the anime. I was gonna say
You
husband.
know, if there's any blurs out there, Big Lex is single. If you're a blurred that likes MILFs,
like I holler.
you know, just come fully equipped. That's all I'm gonna say.
I thought you were gonna say, "Come on down to the meadows." I was like, "They'll never survive." They'll
No,
never.
I was about to say, do not come to the meadows. You're supposed to be my little fine shit, not nobody else's. And the way that Discord works, no, thank you.
I was
Next.
like, they will not survive. They'll be chewed up and swallowed.
Get lost in the meta.
We gonna go ahead and call it then. We gonna go ahead and call it. I am HBK Bukora. You know what I'm saying? You can find us here on YouTube and on Discord. This is the Casual and Chill Cool podcast. Um, in a couple of months, we might have a game. I think we might do it February or March, but have a game set up for everybody that we might do. So I'm just giving y'all the heads up right now. But is there anything that y'all want to leave out with? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all do y'all closing statements, and yeah.
Well, I'll go first. It's your girl, Big Motherfucking Lex in the building as always. Find me on all platforms at Yeah Big Lex. I do want to say that we are going to be starting because I am honing in on Fortnite. I've been doing a lot of streaming. If y'all see me, if you follow me on Twitch, thank you. If you do not follow me on Twitch, follow me on motherfucking Twitch. But I'm going to be starting tournaments. I'll be starting Fortnite tournaments where you can join. We can have at least 8 people, I believe, in our lobby. And we'll be starting tournaments. What the prize for the tournament is will be revealed at a later time. But y'all come through. And always click the link in the comments to join the meadows.
That sounds pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really play
Yeah,
Fortnite,
no
but
doubt.
I'm intrigued on what the prize is. So I'm like, maybe just to see what the prize is. I know I'd get washed because I've only played one round of Fortnite with the homie Fergs, and we ran through everybody and got first place. So I was like, that's good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? One and done. But niggas that beat me in Fortnite, nobody has.
I like
I'm
how you
weak. No.
good with you, but you playing ass with me, bro. I think you playing trash with me so far.
Yeah, I definitely have been I've had a couple of people come to me lately asking for like lessons. And that's made me feel really good cuz I'm good at Fortnite. Like I'm pretty decent at Fortnite. But I wouldn't say I'm a ninja or anybody like that. So to have like people that come to me and ask like, "Hey, can you teach me how to play?" and then to hear the reviews of people that I teach that are like, "I love playing with her cuz it's a fun time." It feels great. So I just wanted to do something even bigger and create like a tournament with a prize at the end. Bring everybody out. And also, Bakura, you did not stream on Twitch Tuesday. I want to call you out right now.
Uh,
I don't appreciate it.
I did not stream. I
Huh?
slept all day long. I mean, all day long on Tuesday. I woke up for maybe 30 minutes. I got a bottle of water, then took a piss, and I went right back to sleep. And I didn't wake up till it was like 11:30 p.m. So I missed Tuesday.
Hey,
Yes, I was mad, and honestly, I don't even know why, because I haven't done anything in the last couple of days. I haven't done anything that I usually don't do, so it's just like there was no reason I was that tired, but I was out that day,
Man,
all day.
just got them
And
heroes. You
that's
just don't
his
do
comeback. Oh, I'm getting my controller this week. Well, I'll be on Twitch Tuesday, and it was knocked
But
out.
nah, but I did stream the other week though, so I missed a
Right,
week.
right.
I missed a week, but I was able to stream as well. I had streamed Marvel Rivals, I think, and I got a bully, and so I've been playing that. I'm trying to stream that for this next Tuesday. I'll try to get to like the end of the game, and then maybe I can stream it maybe live in front of everybody.
I
But
actually tried it for the first time.
oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I actually tried Marvel Rivals for the first time. I feel like it's just a game that I'm gonna actually have to sit down and like learn every character and learn their moves and shit like that to be able to excel in. And I just hate that for myself. But I'm gonna do it though. But I hate that for myself. Like, Fortnite is just so easy. It's the same thing every game. This game is like depending on who you use. But I guess if you have like a favorite character, then it's different. But
Yes, I highly recommend not trying to learn all the characters. Learn two or three. Because if you can play one character decent enough, nobody's gonna talk shit to you. But if you can't play anybody because you're wasting time trying to, oh, what about this guy? Let me see this guy. Let me see this. You're gonna get so many people talking crazy to you because I don't know what it is about team-based shooting games, but like people get so crazy toxic over that. And if you are on a team that cares, they're gonna talk shit. You know what I'm saying? But I highly recommend if you're gonna play, try to play as a tank or a healer because those are the two most important roles, and you're gonna need to learn how to play at least one of them.
heard. But
Well,
yeah, that was my little segment. Big motherfucker like signing out. Period. Bow bow bow.
Bow, bow, bow. All right, then. What it is, y'all? It's your boy Guru the God. I ain't got much to say today. Nigga tired. Just want to go sleep. The in and out took me out. But peace, love, and blessings to y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Always lovely to hang out with the gang. Peace.
yes, sir.
He's changing. He didn't say he would slap the fuck out of nobody today. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
yeah,
Oh,
take that.
this is character development, you guys. Oh my goodness.
Holy.
Yerp, it's just Josh the Carolina King. All I gotta say is watch Castlevania on Netflix. That's my shit right now.
Facts.
Animation fire, story fire. It's a great time. Not sleep.
Everything. And Castlevania has so much lore to pull from. People keep watching it, they're gonna keep making it, and I'm loving it.
Mhm. Hey, side note, y'all should check out the Red Ranger. The Red Ranger anime is good.
What's it called?
Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to pull it up. Hold on. Oh man, I ain't got the time to pull it up. I'm gonna have to get y'all next time. But I'll definitely tell you personally though, Joe.
I appreciate it.
All right. And I didn't say anything, but your boy Boss is on here as well.
You got me on mute.
Nah, I got you
Can
turned
you go
up.
somewhere?
Go off mute.
I could have swore I was on mute, bro.
Go ahead.
Nah, I was shadow banned.
All right, and your boy Boss know he was shadow banned. Maybe I'll catch him next week. We keep on his shadow ban.